If you're into old French hot hatchbacks, then welcome back to the series dedicated to finding, fixing, and road tripping 3 absolute legends. Last week, Taylor fixed everything wrong with his MI16 swap Peugeot 205. The week before, we found Tom a Renault 5 GT Turbo, and at the very beginning of the series, I revealed my latest passion project, this Phase 2 Renault Clio Williams. And mint it was not, because my latest purchase was in a desperate state of disrepair, with rusty inner and outer sills, non-existent chassis legs, multiple dents and bad paint, an engine that needed a complete overhaul, and brakes, suspension, wheels and tyres that were all in need of replacement. It also hadn't been on the road since 2011, but for £4,000 this once legendary Clio was, in my eyes at least, worth bringing back from the dead. So in this episode, and shot over the course of 9 days, that's exactly what we're going to do.
Alright, so today is Tuesday. I think we've got like 2 weeks left until we've got to go on our big Monaco trip. Behind me is a Clio Valva 1.8 with a few little bits and bobs. Next to the car is Peter. Peter is like, I've actually got you in my phone as Peter Clio Williams Oracle. Because you know everything about Clios and Clio Williams.
I know some things.
Yeah, so Peter is going to be here not only to help with my Clio Williams, but also Tom's Renault 5 GT Turbo, because the last thing you saw was it not running and us being very disappointed. You do looms
some wiring
and you
issues
do
with
all sorts of things. You're very clever, which is why you've got a very clever and very fast car. Quickly, before we get into the unit, tell us about this car, because we can't just gloss over it, can we?
No, I'm very much oogling over it at the moment. This is a very special.
So what's that?
I'm glad you like it.
That's not standard.
So this is actually a Clio 182 engine, and it has a Garrett 2860 RS bolted on the back of it.
That's true. This is turbocharged with 232 horsepower. How much does this thing weigh?
About a ton.
Okay.
So it's full interior. I like my leather seats. I like the comfort. It's quite nice, but at the same time, it's got a little something extra to keep us going.
You do have some bits for me in the back, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Shall we
have a look at some presents?
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
refurb pair of Phase 1 172 drive shafts.
Thank you very much.
They're nice.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
I do this on the side as well.
Yeah, there you go. You can
I
have a
like
look
a
at
good
that.
shaft.
Thank you very much.
So
yeah.
when we start doing more fun things to your Williams, we're going to have to change the flywheel.
Yes.
And we're going to need this one. Your flywheel has a rubbish trigger pattern, but the 172 flywheel is good.
Yeah, so if you don't know, we are obviously going to be going to Monaco, French Riviera, blah, blah, blah. The car is going to be pretty standard mechanically, and then after we come back, it's getting a whole host of stuff. Cams, ITBs, you name it, it's going to get done to it. So stick around if that sounds good. What else have we got, Peter?
Oh, I think it is.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh!
What this is an inlet manifold to suit throttle bodies for a Williams engine, which is a very rare part to find. This is what they call a Chadil inlet manifold.
I like this.
That's good,
These
isn't
are
it?
some Weber 45 throttle bodies. Whether we use these or not, I think we might get some Gen Vs in there, but we'll see. We could use them.
We'll have a little
Is this inspiration from my 205 by any chance?
Absolutely not.
'Cause
Don't know what you're talking
Is
about.
it because it goes?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. No, I love your
Does it go?
205. I love your 205, but I prefer the Clio Williams shape.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're
No,
going to
I
make
think I agree with that.
the zhuzhy bits.
I'm
in
going
the
to make
Clio.
your car blue.
Okay.
As cool as these parts are, however, we've got work to do. Because before we can even start thinking about fitting them, my Williams needs a complete mechanical overhaul to give it the best chance possible for our impending road trip. And to do that, the engine needs to come out.
We've got the throttle cable here.
Yeah.
We've got this king lead, which should just pull off. We need to disconnect the coolant lines.
Yeah.
We also need to undo the exhaust manifold from the cylinder head. So all these nuts here,
Yeah.
we need to undo those.
Yeah.
We need to get it on the ramp as
Yeah.
well. Take the wheels off at the front.
Yeah.
Actually, we should probably take all of them off because we need to do the rear brakes as well, and we need to get the wheels redone.
So shall I just get the side snips
Disconnect the-
and just start disconnecting stuff?
No, why don't you pop it on the ramp and get the wheels off? Oh, the downpipe bolts look very interesting.
Good, interesting.
Oh, sure.
Oh, Martin, the front fell off.
Well, the front fell off. Look at that. It folds like that and like that so that you can just slide it out. It's a great design. Look at where your jack is.
Oh, wow. You'd never find that in an emergency, would you?
You wouldn't, would you? Your jack to jack up the car is literally clipped and screwed to your ECU under your windscreen wipers.
Nice. Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's kind of going everywhere, but yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
There we go. That is disgusting.
Isn't it? Cool, so I've just put it up in the air. I'm going to disconnect the exhaust. I've got to disconnect this gear linkage here. There's a few other little pipes and bits and bobs to disconnect. The drive shafts, I need to take the bottom ball joints off, pull the drive shafts out. And then, in theory, the engine should come out. I also need to try and battle the speedo cable because that's really seized in there. But yeah, I'm making good progress so far.
What was that that's just there?
Both of the exhaust manifold bolts now.
Oh, fantastic.
But it is off.
Yeah.
So that's one thing.
So do you think there's a leak coming from the exhaust manifold now?
Well, there is now, yeah.
Next up, we drained the oil, disconnected the gear linkage, drive shaft, and any other ancillaries, and then we were ready for extraction.
I can't believe you've held this in with screwdrivers. And this is where we find out if we've forgotten anything. Yay! Right, can we go your way a wee bit, or?
Not really. No.
There we go.
There you go.
That is really tight in there.
Keep going.
Wow.
Yeah?
Wow.
Oh, we got leakages.
Yeah. Oh, the Clio Williams engine is out. Right. All this just to do the rocker cover.
There we are.
There we are.
One engine out.
With the engine now out, I turned my attention to giving the empty engine bay a bit of a tart-up.
So, I am stripping down the engine. I'm going to replace the cam belt, water pump, alternator, clutch, basically all the bits that we would struggle to do when the engine's in the car. I'm going to give it all a good clean up. I think I've got a new auxiliary belt tensioner as well. I'm going to give it a service, do the plugs, do the filters. I've actually given the engine bay a little first coat of paint. I gave it a little sand down and a little lick of paint. And it's come out a lot nicer actually, so I'm gonna let it dry for a bit, give it another little coat, and then it'll give it a clear coat, and I reckon it should look half decent. But yeah, there's a lot to do, and as it turns out, not a lot of time to do it. But we have parts. GSF have kindly sent us all the bits we need to restore both of these cars, pretty much. So we've got loads of it from Fabi Bilstein, we've got brakes, we've got disc pads, auxiliary belts, wiper blades, oil, filters, service bits, we got a new clutch, timing belt kits, you name it, whatever we need, GSF has sent it. So thank you very much to GSF for sending all these bits out. Better more, you get 25% off using the code AA25. So what we got here are the two camshafts at the top, and we got a crankshaft. Now these are double the size of the crankshaft because they spin at half the speed. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Well, that's very true. So we've got to put these in the correct position. This doesn't really have it's got a locking tool that goes in the block, so I'll sort that. There's a little timing mark there, and there is one there. And they line up with that and that. And what we do is we turn the engine over in a clockwise rotation, like that, see? So when you turn the key and your starter motor's going nunny nunny, this is what happens, but just at more. You see you got that blue line there, that needs to come up to there. Now we know it's in time because this engine ran, and that lines up like that. And then there will be a mark somewhere on the crankshaft. Can't actually see it, so I'm going to take this pulley off. Now you saw that as I undid that, it did move slightly. So there we are. Pass that out, and then I'm going to put this bolt back in, just so I've got something to turn the engine over with. It's very close, that camera, Rory.
No, it's It's never too close.
See all my imperfections, which is slightly off with you. I don't like that because it has bottomed out, but do you know what? So we've got a timer mark at the bottom here, which lines up, funny enough, with that little timer mark down there. I don't know if you can see that. Wait. Return. See?
Oh yeah, the blue marks. Yeah.
There and there.
Yep.
So effectively, as long as that's lined up, now I need to turn it a tiny bit. That is timed up. So what I can do now is take the belt off, take the pulleys off, change what I need to change, and then put it all back on. I am going to make my own little marks just so I know it's 100%. But yeah, that's what you need to do. So now, to adjust my tension, because I've got a bit of slack here. Mind you, it's not that bad, Tom, that slack. It's not horrendous. What I do is loosen that nut off there, and then get me 10mm.
Not strictly ours, but it's fine. It's all right. It's better than, you know, we're making progress.
Now, that feels about right. What do you reckon, Tom? If not a little bit tight.
Haven't you got a proper tool for checking it?
Yeah, it's your fingers.
Yeah, that's right. You don't want to over tighten a cam.
That's about nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we weren't supplied a water pump, so
No, we weren't. It's just down there.
so I'm not able to change it.
And luckily, it's an OE matching quality part because it's from Febby. So Taylor, here's the part. And do you want to just fit that water pump, because you should definitely fit the water pump on there.
Has he not fitted the water pump?
No.
This is our lovely new Febby OE matching quality part. Our lovely water pump. Does look slightly like a penis. Probably can't say that, you'll have to edit that out, but it does look like a penis. Yes, and I'm going to fit that now, which I'm so excited to do because it's tucked behind this bracketry which goes all the way up here and all the way back down there, so I've got to take all of that off.
No.
Oh, Tom, you're so judgmental.
No.
Look,
You're going to rip the thread on it.
No, I won't. So the cam belt's done.
Cam belt's done.
I've taken the water pump out. I've taken all this bracketry off. I've taken the water pump out. I can't put it on yet because TDC are doing a podcast and they're got to be very quiet. And the silicone to seal that up is in their unit, so don't want to disturb them. So I've left that for the minute and I've come around this end because while Rory falls over, I need to take the gearbox out to do the clutch.
I would help, but I'm holding the camera.
Yeah, I see that. That is a gearbox. So what we need to undo now are these little 6mm Allen bolts here. There should be 6 of them. And then we'll take that clutch off. Right, so this here is our pressure plate. And then in the middle, this is the friction plate. Now, it's very good that we're replacing this because it's nearly fully worn down to the rivets. In fact, these little grooves here are completely worn away in places. So that clutch will very soon, especially with Alex's driving, start slipping. There's also quite a lot of hot spots on it. See the discoloration here?
So it probably has been slipping.
It means that it's been hot at some point. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's been slipping, but someone has obviously been driving it with spice and vinegar. It's very good that we're replacing this because that is quite worn out. To check, make sure that the friction plate is correct. Obviously, make sure that it's the correct diameter, which it is. It's the same diameter as the old one. But more crucially, we need to make sure that we don't knock our gearbox over, so all the oil comes out, that the centre spline fits on the input shaft of the gearbox, which it does. Now it is quite normal that there's a little bit of play in there, that's fine. Obviously too much is bad, but that is the correct clutch. I've installed the new water pump, new gasket. I've also installed the new auxiliary belt tensioner. Power steering pump is back on, along with all the bracketry, which I'm putting on now. I'm then going to put the gearbox back on because I've fitted the clutch, the new clutch release bearing, the new spigot shaft bit. I've also cleaned out the bell housing, and yeah, it's all going back together quite nicely actually. I've also given the engine bay another little lick of paint, and excuse me, but I think that looks quite nice.
You've done actually quite a good job.
I have, haven't I? It's now the next day. Couldn't put the gearbox on my own because the engine kept moving. I need someone to hold it for me while I put the gearbox on. But I've changed the oil filter, I've changed the spark plugs, I've put a new coil, ignition coil on the car. The engine bay is now all fully painted. I just need to put this alternator back in, this new one, and then I can put the belt on. I've also put a new terminal on the end of the wire for the alternator because that fell apart. I need to put the gearbox on, and then the engine can pretty much go back in the hole.
I am currently taking the calipers off because I need to get to the hubs. I then need to get to the brake lines because I ordered some brand new Hill graded brake lines. I went for green because I think that'll be a nice contrast. I'm not chavvy at all, am I?
Are you going to paint your calipers that colour as well?
I think I'll go red. I like red calipers. So yeah, we've got 172 hubs here. So these are actually from our mate Peter, and then I forgot that I said to Jay, who's our cameraman, who also has a 172, that I would have his. BCs are coming tomorrow, which is very exciting. Track rods and track rod ends I ordered from Renault as well. So that's all there. By the end of the day, all this will be changed, minus the coilovers. That will be in. That is currently a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
Because that needs to get drilled out. And then I need to make a decision on the exhaust as well.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. He's a clever boy, isn't he, our Taylor? Just think, this car was hauled up for 15 years.
Was it?
Rusting away. It hasn't had an MOT since 2010.
Alex, grab that spark plug there.
Taylor, I'd like to know about the spark plug. What's the significance?
So that is Champion spark plug, which means the last time that was replaced was at a Renault main dealer.
Ah. Yeah, that kind of tells you the history of this poor car. Taylor is trying to get the studs out of the manifold with an induction heater.
Yes.
Which is very, very trick and very cool.
This works off of like a magnetic field. It's a bit like an induction hob at home. And I've just heated that up. I've actually managed to get one of them out. But the best way to do it is get it really hot, give it a tap, because it will shock it. When I say shock it, it'll go, oh my God! There we go.
Oh! That is amazing.
So what happens is, you want to heat the bit surrounding the bolt, because with heat comes expansion. And what you're effectively doing is making the bit around the bolt larger so that it frees off. But then as you can see, as it cools down, it gets tighter and tighter and it seizes back up. So you have to undo it while it's still hot.
Wow.
There we go, 2 studs.
Right, and let me just show you this.
No! And now what we can do, instead of using these studs, we can just put some long bolts there, because the bolts have a little spring that presses. Basically, this is your flexi pipe. So what this does is, this is a gasket, this cone, and your downpipe sits up against it, and 2 springs push it against this manifold so that it's still able to move slightly.
So is that an old school way of doing a flexi?
Yeah, effectively. There's quite a few cars that have this sort of design.
Yeah.
So they're not actually, like, it's not technically bolted up, it's the springs that keep it pressed against here.
Next up, we finish disassembling all of the brakes before chucking the refreshed engine back in the hole.
Engine is going to go in now.
Yeah, the engine is ready to enter the hole of the car.
Hole of despair, so we need to go up a wee bit, don't we?
Yeah, if I drop it now as fast as it will go, in theory it should slot straight in.
In theory. The theory is good.
So it went at a bit of an angle before, didn't it?
Yeah. What's that bracket there? Okay, keep going.
How much room have you got your...
I've got a decent amount, yeah.
I've not got, well, it's actually
there we go.
overlapping. This is so tight. This is a problem when you put a big engine in a little car.
Does that gearbox want to be in between that bolt and on top of the steering rack?
No, I think it wants to go under. Whereabouts?
Oh, okay. You need to raise the car up slightly.
Why?
The engine's sitting on top of the exhaust.
Ah, okay.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's better.
Oh, well done, Rory. There we go.
Like that?
Yeah, perfect.
That feels good.
That does feel good. The engine is in.
It is. I just need to reconnect it now. So I just need to connect the cooling system up, the electrical system up, the air filter, the electrical system on that side, the purge valve. It's the next day, Rory.
It is the next day. What's going on?
Well, everything engine-wise is pretty much back together.
Yeah.
I've connected the exhaust, I've painted the subframe, I've connected all the ancillaries, and the reason I'm dropping it down is because I'm going to put some oil in it.
Careful.
And then I'm going to start it up.
All right, so start off for the first time
Yeah.
with new cam belt and blah, blah, blah. So engine should be good to go. Meanwhile, last night I started on the new hatch, which is over there. So it's primered and paint will be going on a bit later today, which is very exciting. How's things anyway?
Yeah, not bad. I'm just worried if this doesn't start, we've got big problems.
We do have big problems. So yeah, join us as we start the motor vehicle
I can't get down any lower.
in just a few seconds.
Oh, my knees.
How big is the
I
sun?
don't actually know.
All right.
Do you want to Google it?
6.5 litres. 6.5
6.5
litres?
litres.
Can you imagine if it doesn't start and then we've got two French 90s hot hatches with dud engines?
I'd be,
Or if it starts and it just goes bang?
I'd be really pissed off.
I'd be really disappointed, but it wouldn't stop me from doing bodywork. I'll just continue making it look pretty.
Right, before we start, we've got a nice new battery
Yeah.
from GSF.
Yeah.
Oh, a UASA.
Oh, by the way, speaking of GSF, in the episode with that car, lots of people said, because we shouted out GSF, you guys have said, oh, is a partnership with Febby stopped? No, it hasn't. Febby make the parts. GSF and other distributors sell you the parts. So GSF are now one of our channel sponsors, one of our friends. So yeah, still buy Febby stuff, but from GSF. This week, I've been leaving my house slightly earlier because I'm so excited about this car.
Really?
Yes, I've been so excited, yeah. We have literally done everything except for the interior. We will have done everything.
Yeah, we have done
The
a lot.
interior is actually good.
Exactly, yeah, it doesn't need it. But I mean the front end swap as well to the 172, engine's been out, we're doing body work,
Got the right way round.
Yeah, I have. It's just loose.
we're doing body work and giving it a really good tart up. This car should have been scrapped or should have been a parts car. And it was a Cat C as well, so
It's a little bit tight.
we have literally saved it from death. Ready? 3, 2.
Oh,
What's that high pitch?
there's a bit of a fuel leak. You just try it anyway. On the button.
Quite loud.
It is quite loud. I think there might be an air leak somewhere. So that's still disgusting old fuel as well, isn't it?
Yes, we do need to get some fresh fuel for it.
Are we sorted?
Yeah, look,
Oh,
we've
yes.
got 14.3 volts.
Fantastic.
That's happy, isn't it?
Yeah. So we should have no battery light in here, which we don't. We just got a fuel light.
Just a fuel. We do need to put some fuel in it.
Yeah.
It is very stale.
Yeah.
But before that, I need to fix the fuel leak.
But before that,
I need to fix the fuel leak.
oh yeah. All right, so while Taylor figures out what the fuel leak is on the Clio, spoiler alert, you'll see that both the Clio and the 205 are not in the unit. That's right, they've made it all of the way to Italy. Where is the Renault 5 GT? You will find that out later, but before that I want to remind you guys that if you want to buy yourself a cool car like this or that, always run a car vertical report. Now I've done a car vertical report on Taylor's 205, and as you can see, if I just open up the app, which is on my home screen, we've got an amber warning for mileage, but everything else seems to check out. And if we scroll down and have a look at the mileage, all car vertical is telling us is that this car hasn't been driven for quite a long time. That's because it was off the road for a while, wasn't it?
A long time.
A long time, yes, but here it is in Italy. However, if you guys were to look at buying this Porsche Cayman S, we can see here we've got amber warnings for mileage and damage. Everything else looks green, so let's scroll down a little bit and have a look at some of these car vertical pictures. You can see that it was crashed at some point. The rear looks to be okay. No airbags have gone off, but the front end has received quite a clap. Let's have a look at the damage report itself, and you can see that this car has been crashed not once, but twice. In 2018, it was a Category S, and then 2 months later, it was crashed again. Poor thing. So don't get stung when buying a used car, van or motorbike. Always, and I mean always, run a car vertical report. What's more, you'll get 20% off using the code AutoAlex. Right, Taylor, you good to go?
Might need to fix it first.
All right, yeah, fix it first, but you guys will see all of that in a few weeks' time. Wish us luck.
I love your wash bay.
This is a sterile working environment.
Yeah, I skip.
Look, trust the process.
Do you
all
want
right?
to explain what's just happened?
So what's just happened is I got started working on this, right? The bumper that came with the car. And then Rory said, what's that in the corner there? And lo and behold, here is a bumper that came with the car that I actually completely forgot came with the car. I still have no recollection. I know the wing came with the car and the boot lid, but this is news to me. This has been sprayed very, very badly, so I'm gonna get the paint off and then spray it very, very badly.
But also, this is slightly different, this one,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's
So
got a lower lip here.
a lower lip.
And
also
it's got
the
these
trim-
bits as well, it's got the trims, yeah.
on this.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna sand it down quickly. Well, not quickly, it's gonna take me a while. And then spray it up. I'm very excited. Shit. So it's just sanded as much as I can do currently, and then I'm going to put some high build primer on it,
Yeah.
and then we'll have a look. I do need to go over that a little bit
Yeah,
before I
nice.
do anything, but yeah, it's coming together.
Yeah, it's looking all right.
It'll be alright, it'll be fine.
Your paint booth's nice and sunny.
It's almost too sunny. I'm really struggling actually.
The struts are all out. New ball joints are in. New drive shafts. All lovely, lovely. When this is built up, this is going to be really nice.
Confidence is everything. Execution is nothing.
That should be on a t-shirt, really, shouldn't it?
Right, so bad news. I've spent probably an hour prepping and trying to prime the new bumper that we found in the bush that came with the car. And as you can see, the primer has actually reacted really, really badly. So it's been resprayed, I'm guessing, quite a few times. And that often happens, which is really annoying. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna revert back to the original bumper. I'm just going to do a little repair to this, just try and make it look as good as possible. And then we will take this lower valance here from the new bumper and we'll just rivet it onto the old bumper. So yeah, annoying, but these things happen. Tay, how are we getting on while we're waiting for the BCs?
Yeah, good. I have just rested the new hubs on the lower arms, just somewhere to hang them, and I'm giving them a little coat of paint.
Yeah.
Just to protect and tidy them up a bit, because they were looking a little bit haggard.
Yeah.
So yeah, just a little bit of hammerite on there, just really tidies them up.
Yeah.
And then I will swap out the track rods and track rod ends and the steering rack cages as well. And then, yeah, it's just a wait for the coilovers then.
Cool, very good. But yeah, for now, Mike, the Williams is looking all right. I did put some filler on this side last night, so that's all hardened, so I'll sand that down. And yeah, boot lids. I'll get that painted as soon as the rest of the car is in primer. So let's crack on and hope that nothing reacts again, because that's so annoying. That is lovely. Beautiful paint.
That looks nice. You have just painted over a fly,
Yeah, I did see that.
which is actively still moving in the paint.
Dickhead.
Just there.
Right, he's staying there. Don't touch him.
Right, so while Alex is doing the boot lid, I'm going to have a little look at this. This is the compensator valve for the rear brakes, and it is currently seized, so I've sprayed it up. And usually, just give it a little tickle like that. And there it goes, it's freed up. So what that does is, as you load up the suspension, so put more weight in the back of the car, the rear axle twists and goes like that, which pulls the front of the axle down, which pulls that spring, which pulls this arm like this, which then applies more pressure to the rear brakes. So the more weight you have in the car, the more rear brakes you have. And that is to stop oversteer under braking. So if you've got a really light car like this, and you had really strong rear brakes, if you've got no weight in the back, if you do an emergency stop, the rear will actually overtake the front. Fun fact.
I did not know that.
So it's actually a safety device to make your rear brakes less powerful so that you don't get oversteer under heavy braking.
While Taylor was explaining the inner workings of a compensator valve, I was doing my best to rattle can the Clio back to semi-greatness.
So we've had a bit of lunch, and I'm pleased to say a delivery has arrived. Look at this, Rory. Oh, some brand new BC Racing coilovers, ready to go on this lovely Clio Williams. Now these aren't Clio Williams coilovers because they don't make them for this car. So these are Clio 172 coilovers. They have a slightly different bolt pattern at the bottom, which is why we've got some Clio 172 hubs so that these will actually bolt on. Now the only thing I'm a bit worried about, I don't know if these top mounts are going to work. So what I'm going to do is take it apart and see if they will actually fit, because I'm really unsure as to whether they are. This will go in, poke it in the hole, and then if you look here, Rory. Oh! Perfect, look at that. There we are, look, all we do is put these 3 bolts in. Now I believe this is the correct way round. This is what looks to be the correct way round. And if you'd like to share your opinion in the comments below as to whether this is the correct way round, then don't bother.
So, I have wet sanded, because there were a few little bits of shit in the paint, as you can see.
It's actually come out all right.
Well, it's all a bit shit at the moment, but...
No, but you got rid of the bubbles.
Oh yeah, I got rid of the bubbles, darling.
The bubbles.
Bubbles, darling! Oh, look at my power stance. Yes!
I've got shiz on my
I've got my red calipers. I like red calipers.
Do you? Well, they're
Look at
not
this. This is
staying
all
red.
fantastic, isn't it? Red and
They're not staying red.
lime green. What?
They look shit.
They look great.
We'll paint them silver.
No.
They'll look nice.
No, race car.
You can't have gold wheels on a blue car with red calipers. What's your name? Krusty the Clown?
And lime. Actually, my nickname at school was Krusty. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is wicked.
Yeah?
That is wicked.
Have a look at that.
Even like the brand new wheel bolts as well. Just, and when the wheels are on.
It's all the little touches,
Got
isn't
the
it?
BCs. We love the BCs, obviously.
Yeah. And the brake lines as well. Look at the brake
Yeah.
lines.
So, track rods.
Yeah,
to
then
go
next
in.
up, yeah, I'm going to assemble the other side, and then I'll do track rods and track rod ends and the steering rack gaiters, and then if you finish off the bumper, I can put the bumper back on with the new fog lamps.
Yep.
It's all the little touches,
Yeah,
really,
it's
isn't
great,
it?
isn't it? Yeah.
How are you getting on? Let's have a little look.
Okay, so this side is the slightly worse side. Now, you probably can't pick it up on camera particularly well, but if you come round here, it does need a lot of filler,
Yeah.
but we literally don't have time.
I must admit, when this is like, once we've been to Monaco, if we've been to Monaco, at the end of it, when you've got this paint, this is actually going to be a really
cool,
nice
really
car.
cool.
I really
And
like
this was
car.
a parts car. It was a parts car. It
It
was scrap.
was, yeah. When you first bought it, and it turned out on that recovery chart, I thought,
Yeah, I also thought,
but when you spend time on something, and you like get to know it and put all these bits on it, and
Yeah.
it really does start to come together. Doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it's awesome.
It's for sure. This is definitely a passion project.
yeah, it makes no financial sense.
No, but
But it's another car that should be in the scrapyard, back on the road, hopefully, when it gets MOT and sorted.
yeah,
And then more memories. And this is, I'm going to say it now, it's a keeper, another keeper.
yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I think with the amount of stuff we've done to it, it's Yeah.
Yeah, but if anyone wants to offer me £5 grand, I'll hold out your hand.
I'll give you £5 grand for it.
No.
It's Monday, if you haven't guessed, and today Alex is doing some more bodywork.
Can we say that side does not look
Yeah, no, it's
terribly
actually all right.
shit?
It's actually all right. It looks a lot better than it did. It's a shame that the Williams sticker's not there anymore.
It's alright though, because Alex has contacted someone about that.
No, you can actually order them on eBay. I looked yesterday.
Have you ordered them?
That's a different story, isn't it? But yeah, so today this is going to get lacquered, just the front bumper. The rear boot lid is going to get lacquered as well.
Today, actually, it's currently 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and today this car we want done.
Minus
Because we
the
need
wheels.
to crack on with the Renault 5.
Can we get some wheels on there? Have we got any wheels that fit?
We got the Renault 5 wheels.
Okay, we'll chuck them on.
We'll chuck them on. Yeah, we need to get this done. So we need to fit the boot lid, we need to fit the bumper.
Yeah.
I've connected the gear linkage, but I'm waiting for a tool so that I can change the inner and outer track rods, a special removal tool.
And we've got the rear discs and calipers.
I've got rear discs and calipers, but they're not here yet. So I'm currently made redundant because I'm not getting involved in this. And there's no mechanical work that I can do yet.
Why are you getting involved with it?
Because I don't want to be made liable for, that's very thick, for when it looks great. What about that bit?
Yeah, I missed that bit. Where else did I do a repair? I did a smart repair on another section.
I like
But
that.
it's so good you can't see it.
A smart repair.
Why are you getting up in my grill, man?
I want to have a look at what you're doing.
I'm trying to do
Can you actually lacquer the thing that you've actually painted properly?
Yes, which is this bit.
No,
there's
the rear boot lid.
I want to start with a new
Oh
one.
yeah, get the boot lid.
All right, well, let's get the boot lid.
There we are.
Now, is it due to rain?
I'm feeling rain on my head,
Oh,
so
it's
I'm...
bloody raining. All right, let's bring it in and then wipe it down. Up, up, up.
That's quite thick,
You are
Alex.
going very-
Oh, Alex, that's thick.
It's quicker.
Oh, that's thick. Also, you should start from the top. Oh,
Look, everyone's an
that's
expert.
all going on the car. Oh, yeah. Honey. That's nice.
Yeah.
And there's only a few dead flies in it. This looks the bollocks.
Are you painting the ramp?
A little bit. First coat, done. I think we're in a good position, Rory.
To be fair, now that this is dried, this has come out really nice.
So that, for all intents and purposes, is done. Front bumper, for all intents and purposes, is done. It looks very sore at the moment. Obviously, the number plate needs to go on here. Got fog lights and then the lower kind of splitter from the other bumper that will go on. So I need to lacquer this section, wait for the other section to dry, give it another paint of blue, and then reassembly. Look at that. It's actually turning out all right. Oh, Twig 1 UK for all your welding needs. It's quite orange peely, but it's going to get polished. Yeah? It's blue. That's what we wanted. We wanted it to be blue, and it's definitely blue. The boot lid needs to go on.
The boot lid does need to go on.
When did I lacquer that? Did I lacquer that today? Let's take this very sore looking boot off and chuck it on. And then we can have a bit of a look at the final, well, almost final result. I'm very excited.
That does look a bit better, actually. I'll give you that.
Right, so I've now got the new TPS on. As you can see, it's fitted here. I've got the little test loom in place and I've left the bolts loose so I can actually adjust this. The throttle is currently closed, in its closed position, and the ignition is on. So I need to connect a multimeter, which I've got here, which is set to resistance, ohms, to here and here. I need to turn this until it's at 0.31 ohms.
There, that's good enough, 0.32.
That's good enough.
Rory.
I can tell you were from Birmingham, Rory, because that is good enough. Just like British Leyland. Right, so I've now got that at 0.31. I've taken the test loom out. I can plug this back in to the ECU and start it up and see if it runs all right. Hopefully it does. Oh, that's better, isn't it?
Oh yeah. That is spot on.
Bearing in mind that's on cold start.
Yeah.
That's a lot better now. So that just needs to clip back in there and then job the good one.
Wicked. I'm so excited.
I can put the bonnet on now as well. Wait. I've even repaired the little stay, Rory, that keeps it from opening too far. I love this little gun. Oh. Oh wait, hang on, there's a bit of trim missing. Hang on, stay there a sec. There's not a single bit of overspray on that bonnet at all, is there? Listen. To be fair, that will polish up quite nice. Alex?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah? This will polish out. I can fix that.
This bonnet looks shit.
I can polish that.
Oh God.
But
It's gonna need a full respray, isn't it?
he's back together.
He is back together.
And look at that lip on the bumper.
I never noticed this ding as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, bloody hell.
I might actually attack that now.
Oh. You also have to spray this satin black.
You can do that, I can't be arsed. You're the paint man.
That has to happen. I am the paint man. And the boot is on as well.
That actually looks nice, you know.
Yeah.
What do you think, Rory? I've just gone over this with a light machine polish. I haven't done this bit because you unplugged me and nicked my extension lead, but I've done this and this here very quickly because obviously the paint is a bit meh, but it's come up, I think, quite nice. If you shut your eyes, it looks mint. And then look at this. It looks the same as before.
Nah, this looks a lot more tied up than before.
Obviously, I am going to paint this and I do want to still clean this engine bay when it's outside and running. I didn't want to do it while it was out. It's been a bit of a labour of love, this car, hasn't it, Rory?
Yeah.
We've done a lot to it.
There's still a lot to do.
Yeah, but that's by the by.
Not as much as that thing, though. That thing is never...
Oh, no, that's shit, yeah.
That is never going to make it to my
Yeah. Well, it might do. It has to. There's literally no other. It has to make it. Do you know what I'm genuinely most excited about with this car? It's the wheels. The Williams wheels make these cars. That gold is iconic to these cars. And I think with a new set of wheels on and tyres, this is going to look mwah. That's the thing I'm most excited about.
Tom then popped over to the unit to see how we were getting on.
This used to be black.
Now there is a slight differential in colour.
What do you mean?
But you've got to admit, it looks a lot better, Tom.
Were you literally a rattle can and a
Yeah.
hot air gun? Or you didn't even do the hot air gun bit, did you? No, of course you didn't, sorry.
Hot air gun. Wow, that would have been a game changer.
I reckon a flat and polish and this will look like a body shop.
I reckon a flat and polish, you'll be back down to primer.
What?
And what about this side, Tom?
Did you use primer?
Yes.
I did, well done.
So ignore this section because this all needs to get polished.
You've got to blend that in.
It's just got a bit of overspray on it.
No, it just needs a good polish.
Yeah, it's alright, isn't it, I suppose? That's alright, isn't it?
Yeah.
A little bit of a budgie underneath there.
There is, it's just wants drying out a bit, wants to run.
Okay, so when are you actually going to be finished on this car?
Wednesday.
Well, it was
Well, we're
supposed to
just
be
waiting for
today.
parts. We're just
but
waiting for parts.
It was supposed to be today, but I got a bit carried away with polishing and stuff. But look, we've put the front bumper back on, Tom. I've
yeah.
put the fog lights in, the number plate on. I put the trims on the bumper. Got the new splitter on the bottom because I took that off of a spare bumper that we had.
Have you painted this?
No, I've machine polished it because this
It was very fun.
like from here onwards was just like satin. There was no shine whatsoever. It's like that. So I've just gone over this with a bit of polish.
Are you going to get this car painted properly at some point?
I will probably paint it properly at some point.
What, you'll paint it properly at some point.
Heat gun. That is
heat
the
gun,
key,
yeah.
As soon as this is back from the trip, it's going to the body shop for a full respray and having all the trims redone.
Are you about to black this?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have just informed him that he spent all the time masking it up.
Just taken that out and that out.
There's
Yeah.
2 screws and it just comes
And then
out.
sprayed it.
And he said he didn't look into it. All you do is pull the rubber off, you take
Yeah.
that screw out, and this comes off.
But you decided to mask it all up.
I'm good at masking
Are you
these
gonna
days.
mask the jack up underneath there?
And the
all
washer
that?
bottle
No,
underneath
I
this
was gonna do the lot. Ow, my hernia.
Oh, good shot.
Well,
Brilliant.
the bonnet certainly looks better as well.
Well, it's better than my plasterboarding success at home this weekend.
Oh dear.
Oh, has that not gone well?
It didn't go well, no.
Did you try and do it?
I've done plasterboarding before, but I had Curtis with me.
Oh.
And he's useless.
What do
Yeah.
you think though, Tom?
No, it's good. Yeah, no, this is good progress, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to go all the way to Monaco?
Well, that is,
Do you know what?
Seen,
It
doesn't
will.
it?
I think it will.
It will, yeah. Because of all the body work that we've
Well,
done.
it won't be because you haven't put the effort in, will it? Let's put it like
No.
that. You have put a bit of effort in.
Yeah.
But how finished it's going to be, we don't know.
It will be finished, it'll just look a bit shit. All right, so progress on the Clio has been good. I have disassembled and reassembled rear brakes, the calipers, hubs, blah, blah, blah. Got new handbrake cables going on. I've put these new adjustable SPAX shocks on as well. So now I'm just starting on the other side. I have also purchased these new wings from a lovely man in Scotland. So they've been sent down. So they were 80 quid plus postage for the pair. What else? Front's all done. Front bumper looks great again. So I'm super happy with the little repairs that we did there. With the fog lights and the number plate, it looks really good. And again, it's not perfection that we're after. It's just a car to look blue and to look better than it did, which I think you'll agree we have achieved. The gold alloys from Wheelhouse Alloys Ipswich as well, they're all ready to be collected, so hopefully they'll arrive tomorrow. And then it's MOT time tomorrow as well, so probably I'll have to take this car to the MOT with the Renault 5 wheels because they share the same PCD, and then in the evening the wheels will arrive, put it on the car, give it a quick polish up, and then lovely, jobs are good. But for me, I've just got to finish off the rear offside corner of the brakes, put the new damper in, and then jobs pretty much a good one. The track rods as well, we need to replace. So we've got a special tool coming, I think, to take that off. You've got it? Cool. So another half a day, jobs are good one. That's the paint all sorted out, couple of badges on. I'm waiting for the Williams decals to arrive as well, which I'll be putting on the sides and one at the back here. So in terms of bodywork, that's this car done.
We then moved on to fitting the new handbrake cables, which was easier said than done.
Me, that's stuck in there.
Am I right in thinking now that this car is done?
Well, we need to test it.
Yeah, but it's done, it's built, it's finished. For the road trip, it's done. I've got an MOT in an hour and a half.
You need to put petrol in it.
Yeah. I need to still paint one of the wings as well and put that on. Door card needs to go on. And I can't wait to get the speed lines back.
They will look really nice.
Proper wheels.
Really nice.
So now is the moment of truth.
Yeah, need
Now
to
we-
check the ride height,
Yeah. Well, the ride height from BC usually comes out all right, doesn't it? We never really need to faff with it.
but the rear is stock height.
It is stock height, yeah. And it's just started pissing it down. How long have we been building this? A week and a half?
Yeah.
It's not actually that long.
No, it's not that long.
And
It's the
it's-
largest project I'd say we've ever done.
Yeah, and it's pretty much brand new, bar the fact that it looks shit.
Yeah.
If it runs and drives and it handles well, then I'm over the moon. So as a reminder, should we go through everything we've done with this? Welding, front suspension, front hubs, track rod ends,
Yeah.
brakes, engine out,
Yeah.
cam belt,
Yeah.
auxiliary belt,
Yeah.
pulley, alternator,
Water pump, throttle position sensor, clutch, handbrake cables, calipers all round, rear wheel bearings
Yeah.
with discs, exhaust rubbers, new drive shafts, new gearbox oil,
Yeah.
full engine service,
Yeah.
spark plugs,
oh, new rear boot lid,
window regulator repair,
and 20 litres of good fuel.
and wheels and tyres.
Well, Mike,
That is done.
you've just been car SOS'd.
Gonna drive it out?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So now it's time to start up the Clio Williams, get it outside, give it a super quick, just rinse off, and then head for the MOT. And fingers crossed, it passes. Where's reverse? All right, so my Clio Williams is now tied up. As you can see, it's back on the road. It's got an MOT, drives really, really amazingly. I've got a few bits as well. Got a mirror cap from a good friend, Peter. Come in, Peter. So Peter is like the oracle when it comes to not only Clio Williams, but Clios.
Mark ones mostly.
Yeah. So we've been chatting a lot on Instagram and then on WhatsApp, and you gave me like a whole parts list.
Give you a big list of things you needed to buy.
It was huge. And yeah, what do you think?
It's not bad.
It's a bit tatty, isn't it?
It's a bit rough.
But it was a £4,000 scrapper.
For the money, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's got a ticket on it.
It does, and it's blue, and it drives nicely, and obviously the pièce de résistance are these Speedline wheels.
Yes.
They are absolutely incredible. And again, a massive shout out to Wheelhouse Alloys in Ipswich. James, you've pulled it out of the bag. I actually bought these on Facebook Marketplace as a really nice set. Turns out 2 of them were buckled, so he had to do loads of work on those. But yeah, you can't have a Clio Williams without the Clio Williams wheels.
Oh, you've got to have the wheels.
Yeah, and tomorrow as well, it's going to get like fully tightened up by Robin from Viking Detail. He's going to machine polish it, and hopefully it'll look a lot better.
You've got some nice tyres on there as well.
I do have some nice tyres as well, yeah. Courtesy of our good friends Tyres Streets. Get 10% off using the code AA10. Also, the exhaust was way too loud, so Peter has actually taken the exhaust off his Clio and he's donated it to me for the trip. So we've just fitted that. It sounds way nicer as well, so when I get back, I'm gonna have to go to Richard's Fabrication. I'll get him to make something nice with a couple of silencers, because the old one didn't have any. I absolutely love it, with the badges on, and I've just got the Williams decals to go on the sides and the back. It's going to look good. And at the MOT centre yesterday, loads of people came up and were like, is that a real Williams? I was like, yes, I've not seen one of these. This used to be a dream car of mine back in the 90s.
But there's no stickers.
All right, well, yeah. They're
on the way.
Whenever the postman comes. Are you happy that I've kind of joined the Clio fraternity now?
It's brilliant. It's not bad.
Okay, good.
For the one that you got, which wasn't great,
yeah,
you've done really well.
Yeah, and I have to say, you have welcomed me with open arms to Clio Williams and everything to do with them.
I've tried to be helpful.
Yeah, you're very inclusive, so I do appreciate it. And
no problem.
Yeah, like old French shit hot hatches.
Love it.
Are the way forward. They're going up in value. They're so easy and fun to work on.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
And they are incredible to drive. So yeah, Peter, thank you again so much.
No problem.
We hug it
No
out.
worries, man. No problem.
And yeah, if people want to find you, how can they do that?
You can find me on Instagram, PW_engineering.
If you've got any questions about Clios or anything like that, Peter is your man. But for me, Clio's done.
Should we see how it sounds?
Yeah, all right, let's get a little sound test.
Much better.
Yeah.
And looking at these shots, I hope you'll agree that the time, money and effort has all been worth it. Because what arrived on the back of a recovery truck was a far cry from the legend that this car once was. Battered, written off and left to rot for more than 14 years, this once iconic Clio was nothing more than a parts car. But thanks to the mammoth efforts of welder Jamie, old friends, new friends, dozens of parts deliveries, and a lot of late nights, I'm proud to say that this is another car we've saved from the scrapyard. What's more, it's a car I've fallen in love with more and more, with every turn of the spanner and press of the nozzle. And sure, it might be far from perfect to look at right now, but mechanically it's better, sharper and stronger than the day it rolled out of the factory. The aesthetics will be taken care of when we're back, because now it's time to get this Clio Williams out on the open road for some good old-fashioned limiter bashing. Before that happens though, we still have a Renault 5 GT Turbo to fix. And as you'll see next week, I have to call in every favour I can to even get the thing started, which as it turns out will be the least of this car's problems. If you like cool cars, incredible food and fantastic vibes, then join us at our food and fuel event in a few days' time at Shelsley Walsh Hill Climb. All the details are below, and if you book now, the first 100 of you to use the code AA10 will get 10% off your tickets. We can't wait to see you there.